Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny. Episode number 743. It's I guess it's a Monday, right? I'm recording this on Sunday. I just finished my homework for school. It was a lot. It was a lot of shit to do. it was I was like I kept putting it off. I This morning I had recorded That's All Kayfabe with Gabe, so that's gonna come out today also. If it's not already out, it should already be out once this comes out, like technically, right? So you can watch that, check it out. Wrestling, talk about the Vince McMahon documentary, talk about a bunch of other random wrestling shit. I watched the wrestling documentary. It was cool. You watch it, you could hear more about it there, but it was a good watch. I recommend it if you have Netflix. I wouldn't sign up for Netflix just to watch it. It was like, oh, I already have it there, whatever. And then what else have I been doing? Looking at different medications. I had gotten some CBD mints that are like 20 milligrams of CBD, and dude, I've been reading like on the amounts of CBD that like people take for anxiety. Like the levels that I'm at, I guess. And you could take 300 milligrams to 600 milligrams, and I'm like, God damn, like I'm scared too, like because even the one time I took like just the THC, right? Like regular weed, like a vape or a fucking edible that was only like 10 milligrams. It like fucked with me, right? So I'm like, man, I don't know what CBD is gonna fucking do to me. I don't know, right? Um I've been waiting to, I don't know, for Monday. I could probably call my doctor, get an appointment, see if he could give me we could talk about schizophrenia again, because I just had that episode yesterday about it. Not an episode, but an episode. And who knows? Maybe it will help. Like I said, maybe he can prescribe me some lithium. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they do to you, right? I know a new drug's coming out. I got a new drug, right? Huey Lewis. New drug's coming out at the end of October. Maybe it'll help me, even though like it's expensive as fuck, but I should have good insurance by next year. I have pretty decent insurance right now, but I'll have better insurance probably by next year, so I can afford that shit and try to feel better. But I'm trying to get better before November, so wake me up when September ends, or however that fucking song goes. There's really no news. Like I'm looking here, October's Ring of Fire solar eclipse. How and when to see it? So there's gonna be a Ring of Fire eclipse. And that burn, 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 they're a burning ring of fire. Yeah. So it'll be visible over parts of South America on Wednesday, October 2nd. A partial eclipse will also be visible in parts of the world. I guess I'm not a big eclipse person. Like you can literally Google what an eclipse looks like, or the pictures of eclipses or videos of eclipses, or even fucking an eclipse from the moon or the space station, right? Like why the fuck, it's kind of like the Titanic. Like I don't want to go down there and see it when I can just like Google it, and speaking of that too, like there have been like rumblings of more evidence about the people that had passed away on the Titanic submersible, right? The Ocean Gate, and that they had found like more recordings and stuff like that. I haven't heard them. I haven't really looked at it. I remember just seeing like a quick video of it, and I was like, I'll watch it later. But I didn't watch it later. I've been watching a lot of Predator Hunter videos. That's what I've been doing to relax. I'll take my ketamine and just like zone out while listening to these predators fucking make excuses about why they message underage children. And yeah, again, that's just kind of what I do with my how I do to unwind and relax. But I did get the podcast recorded today. I'm doing this right now. What other news is there? There's Spotify, Spotify, Spotify temporarily goes down as thousands left without access to tunes. And this was earlier today too, on Sunday, that Spotify was down. That's like the only news really that's fucking coming out of today. Like there's really I really don't see shit going on. Like, I mean, yeah, we have like the war, the election, all that fucking typical shit, that you hear about. I'm trying to pop my jaw. Okay. Ooh, there you go. Kind of popped if you heard it. I don't know. There's really like nothing to report on. There really isn't. Um I know yesterday, did I talk about it? That I watched, yeah, I watched Inside Out 2, and I was kind of talking about with my niece, my older niece, about like the psychology of it and all that, and how like amazing the first Inside Out was movie, and then how the second one was like not as impactful but still pretty impactful, and how well they did with all the emotions, especially anxiety, because I fucking uh I don't know. I can fucking relate so well to anxiety. And then she started talking to me, my niece, about how the Japanese are so lonely, and how they're like at the top of their dying rates or suicide rates because they're just lonely and they don't know how to like fucking deal with loneliness. And I was like, well, that's just like they outnumber the men to the women, I think like 3 to 1 or 4 to 1. And that's why they're trying to fucking, I don't think I told her about like, that's why they have like Nintendo DS girlfriends, or fucking what is it? The digital girlfriends, like even now they're making those robots. I mean, I don't want to call them sex robots, but the apps that are like loving robots, AI and all that to help with loneliness. And I don't know. I don't know how to tell that, because it is like based solely on like, I mean, it's not it's not like completely sex, right? Because yeah, you could have sex with a robot, I guess technically, but like an AI model or a Nintendo DS or a waifu or something, it's more of a connection. And I guess they kind of want the I would say the idea of like having a girlfriend, but then also in their back of their minds, they kind of want to know that they'll never stray from them, so they kind of own them, which is why they have like the waifus that they buy, or computer programs, or DS girlfriends. Again, I always say that because I remember seeing like a fucking documentary about that, where this dude literally had like a Nintendo DS uh game as his girlfriend, and like he would like tickle her with the fucking stylus, or tap her and hug her and stuff like that. I don't think it would be sexual. I don't remember seeing that part, but I think he could easily use his imagination and fucking stimulate that if need be, or if he wished to do so, right? But I don't know. Again, I'm looking at like Twitter right now. Oh, I've been watching a lot, and I don't think this is good for my anxiety, of course. But I'm watching. It's my algorithm. I get the Mudang videos, of course, with the little baby hippo. She's great. She's fucking wonderful. I love seeing her all the time. But then I'm getting videos, like gore videos, like death videos, like people in accidents. And it's weird because I'm seeing more and more of it. I guess because I'm like spending time watching these videos, and I don't know, it's just like workplace accidents, or people getting into car crashes, or people getting electrocuted, or there's a lot of like Indians getting hit by trains because they fucking like to pose by a train. Like they like to like get a selfie when the train's coming by, and then they'll get smacked the fuck out of their heads by a train. And it's like it happens a lot. There's like a lot of videos of Indians, like Middle Easterns or whatever, Indians over there in India getting hit by trains. And I'm like, this is a fucking an epidemic. This is like something that they could easily fix if they just told them like, hey, quit fucking posing by trains. They are like 100 and whatever plus mile per hour machines, coming at you. uh don't get close to it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be that fucking close to a train to take a picture with it. You don't. Like, I don't know what that's gonna do, but it'll fuck you up. Like it won't just like bonk you on the head and be like, ouchies, that's gonna fucking leave a bump. No, I'm pretty sure you're dead if you're not concussed like to the max. But Really, that's it. Like that, there's really nothing else to talk about. I gotta. It's Monday. You got a case of the Mondays. Mondays, Thursdays. So we gotta deal with it. I'm pretty sure I'll be at work, fucking looking at news. Um, I know at my job, like, I'm training online, right? It's like a Zoom class, and there's a pretty cute chick that I like check out, but she's got like, I don't know what it is, like emphysema or something. Nah, not emphysema. That's something with the lungs, right? I think she's got like rashes, like sores all over her body, but she said it right. But you could see like on her arms, so she's got like alligator skin, but she's still cute, where I'm like, man, I would still like ask her like to fucking a pizza place, even though she's probably got alligator skin all over her body. That's not the worst thing I've ever like dealt with, I feel, as far as a woman goes. I remember that one chick back at my hometown that had like all this lower back hair, and it wasn't like, no, it wasn't attractive. I didn't like it, but I dealt with it, right, for the sake of being a nice guy, because I'm just a nice guy. I'm a nice person. No, and yeah, but I did you know, I'm a man. What can I say, right? Boys will be boys, right? Boys will be boys, baby. Boys will be boys. Uh, I don't know. I don't fucking know. There's no news. Like, just fucking uh I don't know. Just it's a Monday. Try to make it through it. You're gonna do it. All that other gay, fucking shit that tries to like motivate you. Hang in there, buddy. You're that cat hanging on a tight like a rope. And here's me trying to remind myself that I need to buy dog food. So yeah, just remind me what fell. I feel like something important fell. Fuck. Or just remind me that I need to buy dog food. And that's the podcast. That's all funny, guys, right? Yeah, that's all funny. Thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. When we're podcasts available, just search That's All Funny. Check out That's All Kayfabe, and but on Mondays it should be out, and check out Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad. That should be out on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can see video versions of any of these podcasts on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola. Thank you for going there, checking it out. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/at Lorenzo. I'm sorry, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. You can check that there. Give to the show. There's all the donation links, blah blah blah. I'm going to see the doctor. You probably hear about that. So that'll help out. That'll help me get me some pills and shit, right? I don't know, or whatever, injections. I don't fucking know what they're gonna do to me. Just give me the electric shock therapy. I don't give a fuck, right? But check out Retro Horror Inc. Artist at Instagram, Twitter at Retro Horror Inc. Check out Mint Salad. Check out Gabe. Check out the podcast. That's all funny. Like, subscribe. Thank you to Patreon. Thank you to everyone else. Thank you to everyone who cares. We'll see you all the next day and the next day and the next day. Take care. All right. Stay safe. Bye.